My god. This is bullshit. Look at how hard it is just to fucking do anything in this when it's this long. Look!
Works out for everything.
I'm trying to listen for the song and I can't figure it out. I can't find it. There we go. Now that I finally see where the song is. Now I have to do that about 1,000 more times. Not really 1,000, but it's more like I'd say around 7 more times. Except this one I kind of relatively knew where the song is. I'm gonna have to try and find where the songs are and the other thing. This is just so insane, and how, oh god, this is just so laggy. Oh god. This is like the 12th time it froze. I'm gonna have to figure something out on how to do this. It keeps freezing. Fuck my life. Oh!
What? What now?
MangaKamen just woke up.
Oh,
Let's see if we can get him in here.
great. Hey, fucker. Look who's still around and alive and not sleeping.
Yeah.
Wait,
What?
when we got that dislike, was it the 5th time we were shit talking Seth, or the 5th time we were shit talking Matt Pat?
I
Because that's all we've done today. This
don't know.
morning.
I'm pretty sure we did more of it. Whatever.
Nah, we've done a lot. We've talked about so many fucking topics that
Yeah.
I have no. It's insane to think of anything else. That
It might have been that time we were talking about walls of text and Hunter x Hunter.
As- symbolism, you know.
Yeah.
It works out for everything. Hey, Rickathug,
What?
when you do your like 14-hour live streams,
Yep.
do you ever take a break in them?
Nope. Sometimes I go get coffee, but that's about it.
Okay, that's
Like,
what I was wondering.
like maybe one time, but that's it.
I was wondering, do you take a break, like 5-minute break, like to use
Oh,
the
no,
bathroom or something? Like
No. No, I never.
I forgot you don't use that.
So you're just oh yeah, so you're sitting there holding it in just.
No, he has a piss bottle.
No,
Oh, okay.
I just don't pee at all.
Yeah, it's true. Rickathug doesn't have
Just,
bowels.
you oh yeah, you gotta use a catheter, don't you?
No, he just doesn't pee. What do you not understand? He doesn't.
He
have
uses a
bowels.
bottle. Dumb.
No, Jesus Christ!
God.
Do I have to explicitly say it? I do not pee at all.
Ever.
You
He
just
never
hold it
pees.
in.
No, I don't hold it in. I do not pee. Jesus
Guys,
Christ.
y'all don't understand what me and Rickathug are saying.
I have transcended the level of body and
You've rejected your humanity. You put the stone mask on and now you no longer have to pee because you're a vampire.
I reject my ethnicity.
And now you're gonna fuck a 14-year-old black guy while explaining how gravity works to him.
What?
Magnets. How do they work?
they just do.
Oh god.
Oh my god. There's a scene in part 3 where Dio is shirtless in bed with Father Pucci, explaining
God.
how gravity
Hey,
works.
it's MangaKamen. Oh, hold on. It's showing you manga.
Oh, shoot.
Oh fuck. Well, I saw you. My God.
I mean.
Yeah,
Is it done?
Yeah, I'm good. I should be good.
I have no
Sorry,
clue.
I didn't know. I minimized it as soon as it happened.
Good thing that you're making these streams unlisted, right?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm probably gonna have to download the stream and edit that part out.
You should. About the You see, the thing is, when I look at the camera, I see like the cross thing right there. I think, oh, it's not on and stuff like that. And it's like, ugh.
Yeah, I know. Google
I wish they
Hangouts
would
is
just
fucking.
cross right there.
Google Hangouts fucking retarded as it does it default like that.
I know it's stupid.
Yo,
Yeah,
why does it think it is FaceTime?
I'm going. I'm sorry about that. I didn't.
I mean, to be fair, we don't really see you in the stream. I just checked. We see you for like half a second, but
That's good enough for people can get a screenshot. Just pause the fucking stream and then be like, there we go. I'm gonna fuck that bitch over.
yeah, just look at the stream. We just see you for like half a second as a very small cube.
Yeah, as
The
a
thing
small
is that,
cube that
The thing is that I have my hair dyed and I don't have shaved yet, so it's early in the morning.
Oh yeah.
So who are you?
His MangaKamen.
My name is MangaKamen.
Okay.
Trash comment. Or skull
Or
comment.
Skull Common.
Yeah. I prefer your trash comment personality usually.
Yeah, I like using him, but I'm thinking about redesigning him as of late.
Yeah, that sounds nice.
What do you mean by redesign? Like upgrade the fucking like parts he uses? Because
Pretty much,
you have
yeah.
that in your outro. You have him as like some junkyard fucking just dumpster. Just somebody threw him out. It's like a robot or something.
Yeah. There's
Like-
actually a story about that because I was actually working on a web comic with him as the main character, and that was like his introduction scene.
Ah, my
Mm.
face.
Oh boy.
So
yeah.
But I
We
don't want
all-
to make this about me. What were you guys talking about?
I have no clue.
Just whatever. Whatever.
We've been streaming for like 9 or so hours.
Damn.
A little bit more than that, right? 9.5, probably more.
Wow, just
Like near
Almost 10.
Yeah, I'm just sitting here playing, doing whatever,
There's been a
listening
lot
in
of
and
people
talking.
that are still watching us, and I'm surprised.
I have endless energy, although I'm kind of dying.
That's not endless. That's not.
I mean-
what endless.
I mean, to be fair, I am also like I'm on my stupid diet, so I have like less than stellar energy.
Yeah,
He's not.
You
He
have
hasn't
half
eaten
of
for 3
infinite.
weeks.
Yeah, I haven't eaten in 3 weeks, so I'm kind of out of energy.
he's half of infinite.
Oh boy.
so I got a topic that might be interesting.
Cool, hit me.
We've been talking about so many.
So have you guys heard about that Thundercats roar thing going on?
Yes.
Oh my
No,
god.
I heard.
It's
I
stupid on both sides.
heard
and
something. What?
I've
Is it-
heard of like Miles from Crunchyroll tweeting something out about it, but that's about it.
Mhm.
I didn't know what it meant or anything like that.
Well, think of it like this. They basically took Thundercats and gave it the Teen Titans Go treatment.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh no.
And now, hold on. Like I said, like someone said, there's two sides to it. While I do agree that some people are right in not liking this because of how they handled Teen Titans Go, I would like to point out that the people who are against this are being complete idiots as well.
Yeah, they are. They're
I just don't like the Teen. I just go art style to begin with.
yeah. Like
Well, it's not even the Teen Titans Go art style. It's like it's made by the people who made OKKO or something like that.
I don't know what that is.
I know there was actually some pretty good things about that show, but
Yeah. Like the thing is that it could be actually fucking good, but they're too stuck on the aesthetic themselves and don't like. The thing is that the aesthetic might be bad, but at least give it a fucking chance. And bitching about it's not gonna change.
I mean,
it.
sure,
I thought
you
thought
can make it all you want. I'm
Just
just not
a
gonna
story,
like
just
the
based
art
on
style.
the story alone. Everything is objective.
Oh god.
He's trying to do an
You
impersonation of that
fucking
anime snob.
plebeians.
let me give you an example. Let me give you an example because I saw this one video
You
from a guy.
Donkey fuck.
God dang.
And
I mean, I saw a video from this one guy called Just Some Guy, basically hammering in at the promo video.
Hold on,
for it.
what's the name of the guy you said? You cut out there for me.
Just Some Guy.
Oh, okay.
And he's basically lambasting the guy who is being the producer of it, and he's saying like, "You didn't grow up with Thundercats. You're too young."
oh god.
When I see that the producer.
Well, here's
was-
here's the thing. You know, even if you're too young to to have the same kind of credentials, a
Doesn't
lot
mean
of
you can-
a lot of parents kids through the shows they grew up with.
I mean, I'm
mean,
gonna be honest here. I was born in the '80s, and there's my age for everyone out there to speculate now. But
Same.
We kind of saw it.
here's the thing: Thundercats was
Oh.
airing when I was a kid in the '90s.
Yeah.
It was airing on Toonami all the way up until 1997.
Uh-huh.
And the guy I was
aged
talking about, the producer, he was born in 1984. He's 34 years old, or 34 years old
wait,
at this
that
point.
means he was around when it was airing the first time.
I know. And like I said, this just some guy person. He goes on and saying, "You're a soy boy. You didn't watch this.
Oh my
You are a
god.
prick." And he even and then he goes on to his next video saying, "For some reason, my video was age restricted." Dude,
Hold
you're
on,
making
whoa.
penis jokes. What were you
Called him a soy boy.
expecting?
He called him a soy boy because of this.
Yeah. I mean, if you look at the guy, he's got like that top knot thing going on. But if that were the case, then everyone who is a sumo wrestler is a soy boy.
Are you telling
Yeah.
me?
I mean,
I
I
don't
think
know.
it's pretty obvious looking at sumo wrestlers that they don't eat a lot of soy.
I thought that
I don't know.
sumo wrestlers go on all vegan diets.
No.
You?
The sumo wrestlers are fat fucks.
I'm just fucking around.
Dang it.
I don't know. I just think this whole topic is, I mean, the whole argument from both sides is just annoying and uninteresting.
Wait, hold on. He called him a soy boy. Does he have like a history of being an SJW or some shit?
The producer? I have no clue.
Does he have a Tumblr?
I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, to be fair, he kind of wrote a part where he was like, we want to destroy your childhood or something along those lines. I think he tweeted something like that, which was
Oh yeah.
like,
I know exactly what you're talking about. I actually saw that tweet. That guy has nothing to do.
Right, never mind.
Has nothing to do with the actual show's production. He
Oh,
was
okay,
just
that
being an
guy.
asshole.
that guy being an asshole is kind of annoying.
Yo,
He calls him a
fucking
soy boy.
plebeians, Yo,
Yeah, it's stupid because unless he has a history of being an SJW, what's the point in calling him a soy boy?
Just a
Usually
random
people
insult.
call people soy boys, right? Yeah, the reason people usually call SJW soy boys is because their diet usually involves soy.
Yeah, we get it. We talked about it for a while.
yeah, we are.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I
why-
think that
like,
was
why would he
given
call
like
me
Because
10
I
Wait,
told
minutes.
you it's a random fucking insult to SJW, regardless or not it actually implies.
Well, actually, if you're interested, I can get the video and we could go rip into it if you want.
I'd rather not. I don't want to die.
Yeah, he's fucking tired. Like we've been streaming for a while.
Yeah, you told me
even-
9
The
hours.
thing is, we haven't
Yeah.
ripped into any video at all. We've literally
Oh,
been
God.
talking about topics and
If we actually do
busting
that, I'll
them
be dead.
out, and we haven't stopped for any breaks or anything like that.
Like I said, I could do this for another however many hours we need to.
Yo, fucking plebeians, you don't know
Sleep.
that the story is everything. About
Sleep
the
is for the
story.
weak.
Every
No, it's the
time I
writing.
watch an anime,
No, it's
I
the
only
writing.
judge it based
It's
on
the
the
writing.
story. But
You're supposed to say the writing, you idiot.
Oh,
Sleep is
everything.
Yeah,
For-
because
Every time
story
I watch
can
a
be
show, I base
visual.
it all off of 100% of the writing.
There
but
you go.
But if the show has bad animation, I still call it shit.
Well, technically, bad animation is subjective. I mean, if you want to get complicated, if you want to get technical, I kind of think the original Thundercats had really bad animation. I mean, it was really stilted, but I mean, that's
Yeah.
due to the time period right there.
And this is why you have a relativism mindset. Everything is subjective, therefore nothing is objective.
But even then, there were some even then though, back in the time period, not much really changes though, because for example, in most animes, the openings are more animated than the actual episode itself.
Well, that was actually for actual cartoons back in the 80s and 90s as well.
Nah, but the joke
I
about
mean-
that is that anime snob thinks even art is objective.
Well, I mean, there's some aspects like, anatomy and stuff like that. If you're going for a more realistic style, you wouldn't want to see, like, sausage fingers.
Yeah, I know. But whatchamacallit,
Sausage fingers.
the way he uses it is because, like, you can put two characters next to each other and show, can you say which one's objectively worse looking? And it's like, not exactly, whatchamacallit. It was more of who likes what it looks better. And then he's like,
Cover,
because
cover.
you can't find these two characters right next to each other, you can't find which is objectively better. Therefore, you can have a stick figure looking better than the fucking Mona Lisa.
That's
Like-
stupid.
Well, that is true. I mean, you gotta take a look at Grade A Underwrite. He was popular with a bunch of people because of his art style.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, but grade A underage is. I think just people
I
like.
thought it
his
was
voice.
because he was popular because he talked mad shit.
Oh yeah.
I think it's just because he had a funny voice.
That too.
Olá,
I thought it was
MA.
just British.
Olá,
An
MA.
asshole.
Yeah, just keep saying that.
Oh, Mike, you know you can't be doing that shit. Yo, what's wrong with you? You a fucking cunt.
Yeah, it's a voice. It's
I'm
literally just a
Scottish!
voice. Yeah.
In all
Oh, it's
honesty,
Scottish.
it was a lot the voice.
Yep, it's the voice. It's just the voice itself. Like everything he said, if you looked at it, is just
Damn.
stupid. And
He has a cunty voice.
he has a cunty voice, and everything he said actually is not that deep, interesting, or relevant.
It's
It's
one
why
of
I
those
think
things.
that British people on YouTube have a
You're
bit of an
relevant.
advantage over others.
Mhm.
You know, they just got that accent that has like the James Bond effect to it. Even if they're saying something completely batshit insane.
No, the thing about
Yeah.
grade A under A is, like, you could say what he says is stupid, but it's one of those things like, it's so obvious. You can point it out easily. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's relatable to everyone. They're like, yeah, I
Like what?
thought that was fucking
Like what?
relatable.
Like what?
Fucking going into the bathroom and it being a fucking mess in public bathrooms.
Wow, the bathroom. That is such a relevant and deep topic.
I didn't say it was deep. I just said it was relatable.
No,
Yeah.
it's still stupid. I still go
It's
back to the
basi-
point
it's
that it's
basically
literally
like
just. It's
really
the voice.
low
Nothing
tier.
he
No.
says is deep. It's all just to relate to each other. This is why.
There's there's nothing relatable about a toilet being shit and going to the bathroom and saying, "Wow,
Dude,
this toilet is
here's
dirty."
the problem with him.
Everything is dirty in the world."
He's like, here's the thing. He's basically a low tier animation version of all his story time channels with like fucking animations, like The Odd One Is Out, but he just uses stick figures with a giant fucking head.
Well, to be fair, with a lot of those story animation people right there, I don't really care for a lot of their art styles,
Oh yeah.
and it's mainly due to the fact that they use the white blocky characters. You know, like they're like marshmallow. People.
Yeah, they're like they're like blocky blobs or some shit.
I'm not trying to diminish the fact they can animate, but the thing is, it's not really all that impressive when their characters are so simplified like that. I mean,
And they all look so similar too.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, one of them has a shirt. One of them basically just has like their
A
mouth.
lot of
moved.
them, yeah. A lot of them are just copies of The Odd One Is Out.
Wait, when did he start?
He was. I don't remember.
He made it popular, didn't he?
The Odd One's Out, though. If you want to technical.
Yeah, he made it pop.
No,
Whatever.
Swoozy had it popular before The Odd One's Out.
Yeah, I was about to say. I think
We're,
even
talking about the art.
Ego
We're talking about the art style, right?
Yeah, aren't they? They're similar, somewhat.
Well, no, he made the art style popular because it was so simple to do compared to the other stuff.
I guess if you want to talk about that. But if you want to say The Odd One's Out was the one that made animation popular again. The fucking storytime animations.
Well, maybe not like animations like Oni cartoons or something, but still, yeah.
Yeah, The Odd One's Out. I guess he gave a lot of preteen females of hope of being a storytime animator. Here comes that's and I actually started looking at just how many storytime animators there were one day, and I was surprised to find out that there's like
A lot.
100 of
How many?
100.
There's like 100 of them.
What are
Really?
their subcounts? I mean, are they mostly like smaller ones, or what are we looking at?
Most are small, like 1,000 and less. But there's a lot of them, and there's a lot of people trying to get like into the animation thing. And here's the problem with that, because when people found the animation storytime people, they subscribe to them. So I was like, oh, okay, that's good. But they're not going to subscribe to every single person there on
Well-
there. So they literally subscribe for their personality. You can't have
Yeah.
so they kind of have a monopoly on it of who's at the top. The top will always stay at the top in this kind of thing, because it's all a personality driven thing. So if they because to give up them is not to just give up their content, but it's also to give up their personality and them as a person, which is why they have a monopoly.
But how do you
Yeah.
explain speaking?
Especially, yeah.
Yeah, how do you?
Yeah, her. Whatchamacallit. It's not that she's. I'm saying it's not like. Of course, what I'm saying is not 100%. There will always be outliers.
I
But
get
at the
that.
same time, it made it a lot harder for others to get popular now because of how many there are at the top and how many.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
I think that pretty much every community nowadays is like the commentary community. You got people like in the video game community or the Let's Play community. I mean, there's that thing right there. I
there's
think
a lot of analysis
someone could-
YouTubers. I still say.
I mean,
Yeah, sorry. You first.
well, I was going to say, while I do agree that it is hard to break out, the thing is that a lot of these YouTubers who are doing like the animation thing, from what I've seen, they basically use the exact same formula and they basically just use like the exact same kind of aesthetic value. I mean, they have different art styles, of course, but what I'm talking is like they have like humanized characters and that sort of thing right there. I think if someone could probably break the mold and just like come up with something completely batshit insane, then they could probably break through. I mean,
I think
we've
this
seen
one furries.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
so hard. It's still harder to break out.
You
and have
just
your own
you just
style.
want to see a bunch of bat lady creatures.
Not gonna lie, yeah, I do.
Why the fuck are you talking about my Sonic OC?
Oh my god.
Luge the bat instead of rouge the bat. It's elude the bat.
Ugh,
Oh god.
that's fine.
Ravioli,
Dude, I mean,
ravioli.
Just about there's so many fucking things lately coming out nowadays, like even with anime, to where it's like so low tier, like you know, all super, right?
The thing, what I was
like
trying
Dragon-
to say, though, my point, I was ending it off with
Yeah.
analysis YouTubers. I feel the way a lot of analysis YouTubers are doing it is now so bland and formulaic. There's no personality behind it. So if you don't like their content, you can easily give up their content. They try to get so deep in trying to sound smart and analytical, they forget to add personality to their videos, which is why I have no trouble like dropping Mother's Basement. I have no trouble dropping fucking Maname Matt. I have no trouble dropping fucking
Yeah,
people like
if they do shit content, you know.
yeah, but as well as they do shit content, they like to sound smart, but they it's like this. If one day you wake up and figure out, hey, this content's not all that great and stuff like that, just start thinking that. It would be a lot easier for you to drop their content rather than someone like me fucking watching PewDiePie and watching him for his personality, not more for what he's talking about.
And not only that, injecting your personality is really what gets the numbers in, period. There's a reason Giguk has like 1.2 million subscribers.
No, Giguk is just see the thing with Giguk is he's actually fucking funny, no matter what people say. And I do disagree that his analytical. I mean, I agree that his analytical videos are kind of shit, and everything other than his comedy is subpar. But his comedic timing is in his funny videos are good.
That is the only thing I could say about like there's a few things I could say about Giguk that's positive. He's funny. He has good.
Yeah, he's funny.
Good
He's
editing.
actually fucking funny. Yeah,
Good editing.
his editing is hilarious. Like he made a recent video about waifus, and it was like it didn't matter what he said. It was actually fucking funny.
Yeah.
Like he didn't say anything, but it was just fucking funny. It doesn't matter.
It's one of those things like his points in actual like videos that he's trying to be smart and shit like that, they're almost always fucking stupid. He's not good of an analytical YouTuber, but he is funny, which gets really good appeal to a lot of people.
Well, not only that, most of his videos that are even review type are more focused on how he felt about the subject instead of all of these small little nitpicks and all that.
By that, we still fight the logic of where Giguk said, freaking Idolmasters killed, no, Love Life killed.
Oh yeah, that was funny.
Because mechas were owned
Yeah,
by the
so
same
anyways,
company of Love Life.
Yeah, that was great.
And they're putting out Love Life animes instead of mecha animes. Therefore, Love Life killed mecha.
Yeah, that was completely fucking stupid.
It's like, what the fuck?
I think that one was bad wording because
No, it's not even bad wording. No matter what way you look at it, there's no way fucking Love Life was the thing that killed Mech.
oh no, Mech was
But it's just
dying
absurdity. It's
from just
absurdity of
the thematics that are usually explored in a mecha anime have been explored to death.
Yeah.
You know, for mecha, I know mecha usually means for the giant robots, but I would like to see more of a. I'd like to see like a story that's, you know, kind of like the Mega Man X sort of thing, like there, where they have like the smaller robots and that thing going on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, I think the funniest part in the video is he said no one cares about mechs anymore, and that's and stuff like that. He was talking.
And Darling in the Franxx is super popular.
Yeah, it's like he released it during while freaking Darling in the Franxx is the most popular thing at the moment. I was like, the fuck are you talking about? No one cares about mechs, and mechs will never be good again. The fuck are you talking about?
That's stupid. See, that's the thing. Anything outside of his funny videos are fucking bad, and whenever people compare him to that, that's what they talk about. But they never talk about his comedies. It's, like his comedies are actually good.
Which is why I still rank him decently high. Is because he's not like I can't say he's a good analyst, but I can still say he's a good comedian.
Yes.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly, you ranked me on there somewhere as well, like halfway decent, I believe.
No, that was what. I didn't rank you on the anti-tubers.
So basically, like, yeah, I was gonna say something though, but about something previously when you were talking about Sonic recolors and shit. Basically, like, some days when it comes to transformations, all they do is recolor shit, like Super Saiyan Red, Super Saiyan Blue, and Ultra Instinct White. Yeah.
I was actually caught off guard that, like,
What?
fucking Mastered Ultra Instinct is literally just Goku Blanco.
Basically, he goes from being 46 years old to 8 in an instant.
I look
Oh
like
my god, that was the dumbest shit. I was not expecting it.
Like, I love his original. It is like,
can you invite that anime snob?
Ooh. Yeah, if you can actually invite him.
Now, and then we will all talk like this. You know how many YouTubers we've had on here already, manga?
How many?
In this fucking okay, we had Plot Progressor B, we had Necro13, we have Rika Fag right there, we have Kaiser Trigger right there, we had me, let's see, freaking
Duo review.
We had Duo Review come on.
How do you forget him?
Alexander
He literally
declined.
Wait, did Alexander come here?
No, he didn't come. He declined. He said he can't do it right now. So I was amazed that he actually replied.
oh yeah.
Whatchamacallit. We had freaking Shadow in here for a little while. He is a YouTuber, but he doesn't do much.
Arch.
We had well, I don't think Jerry Platt's a YouTuber. Are you, Jerry?
Nope.
Okay, well, he's not a YouTuber. And we had like a couple more randos.
Yeah, fuck it.
And then we had the pretentious one join.
You mean me?
No,
No, I'm kidding.
the actual channel called the pretentious one.
I know, I'm kidding.
So yeah, we had so many YouTubers join on this fucking stream. We're just constantly inviting people just to see how many YouTubers we can get onto here.
Huh. Neat.
So so any anime you've seen lately, MangaKamen, that you like?
Agretzko.
Yeah.
Oh god damn it.
The thing.
Well, look, you gotta blame my girlfriend for that. She's the one who got me into it.
I kind of want to do a review of or analysis on Agretzko. I've told this to them already, but I'll say it one more time. And say the pig is, you know how everyone says the pig is a sexist pig? Manga.
Yeah.
So what I want to do is the analysis saying the pig is a red pill pig, and then like
he wants to be the raging golden eagle of everything.
I just wanted to be like a joke analysis and say fact that she wanted to marry that one guy based off of him making money and not wanting to commit to the other guy is hypergamy kicking in her hypergamous instinct, and while and then the shy guy is not actually shy, but instead he's a cuck boy, a cuck soy boy. And like, I just wanted to do like the most outrageous analysis ever.
To answer your question, I've actually been watching a little bit of the new Yokai Watch anime.
Yokai.
I mean, honestly, I kind of like it because it has like a bit more action oriented to it, other than the slice of life thing they had going on in the original series.
Yeah.
Not to mention, I do actually like the characters a little bit more in there too.
You know, characters are really the only reason I ever watch Fate.
It's understandable.
Because it's like, you know, I mean, I like Nero. She's got good personality. That's pretty much it. And then, you know, she has 3 good personalities. One and one on her chest.
Fate Zero.
Two on her chest.
What's the one that has
Kung Fu Mary?
What's the
one that has hot pants?
Say what?
The one that
Mordred.
Oh, okay.
Mordred's the best.
Oh, yeah, she's good. So
I'm sorry, you
MangaKamen.
spelled Rin wrong.
Yeah. I'm sorry, you
So
spelled
MangaKamen.
caster wrong.
What?
Fate
I
Zero.
don't-
No. You spelled the
Yeah.
Iliad wrong.
Oh,
Oh,
Wait, did you just say Caster from Fate Zero?
Yes,
Oh
I did.
Lord!
Gilder Reyes was like the worst person ever, and it was so awesome.
Okay, I'm done.
He was hilarious though. I love the parody. Someone did a freaking Fate abridged of it, and you know how Sword Art Online abridged, where they animated some scenes, like a little like skits because it didn't fit into the story of that they were telling. Have you seen
Yep.
SAO abridged? Well, someone did that with Fate Zero abridged, and they was like,
Didn't they do one where it was like, hold on? Didn't they do one where they were where it was with fucking Lancelot, and he's like, he was cursing like being a 4chan user, and she was like, Sir Lancelot.
yes, Sir
Yep.
Lancelot. It's like, oh, my throbbing dick is gonna go jam right up your fucking ass, you fucking bitch. It's like, Sir Lancelot. Yeah, I remember that. But there was also what I was talking about was fuck you, you fucking cut me off. I'm trying to remember. Oh yeah, they fucking edited fucking Zero Caster fucking dry humping his fucking master. Like, he bent him over on the table and was trying to fuck him, trying to get mana from him.
Oh god, he can't get mana from him. So
Like, yeah,
instead of killing mages, and Jack the Ripper did in Fate Apocrypha, he just decides to dry hump his master.
yeah, it's supposed to be him actually fucking him. But of course he can't show it on YouTube, so it's kind of like.
Oh, okay. So
It has
All
like
right.
colors changing, and he has like alcohol in one hand drinking, and it has like party music. And this is
Oh,
like, one
man.
of the funniest fucking scenes. I'm like, what the fuck? Inside the fucking parody, and I'm just laughing.
and isn't Fate canceled too?
What?
Isn't the Fate Zero Bridge series canceled too?
Yeah.
I mean,
Like,
probably.
I hate how so many abridged series, they can be good, but they don't get views, so they quit.
Mm.
Because
I mean,
I mean, abridging is really fucking hard.
it is. I'm still waiting for them to finish the Devil is a Part-Timer abridged. It got cut down to the point that they released like one every year. Almost like
Ooh.
Hellsing Ultimate.
But is it as good as Hellsing Ultimate?
No. Because
It's gonna be kind of hard. Well, I mean, Team 4-Star is pretty much the math.
I mean, when you get so good at abridging that the official licensors wants your voice for a joke, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You,
A Dragon Ball Z game. They had Takahata 101 voicing. They gave the Ghost Nappa voice to Xenoverse 1 and Xenoverse 2. I think.
That's
If he
pretty
plays
cool.
Universe 1, you can select the voices, and he'll be doing weird stuff, and it'll be Ghost Nappa, Takahata 101.
Ghost. There's really a Ghost Nappa.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
He's not. It's
Okay.
great.
Let me check YouTube for this shit.
yeah, that's sounds like the most insane thing. But when you get so good at your fucking parody thing that the official
Ghost Nappa
fuckers
game.
get to it. Ugh.
I mean, when your parody is so good that Toei wants it taken down because people are saying it's a legitimate way to watch the series.
Yeah,
fuck.
there was a lot of that going on as well. Toei was
When
when
Christopher Sabat loves the fucking series.
Oh yeah.
Oh man. Okay.
Well, I want to say that's also due to like the editing, because when you compare DBZ Abridged to when they do the action scenes and editing right there, they actually make it more cohesive and not last like 6 episodes.
Yeah.
Vegeta, Vegeta. That's why it's
That's
in the
because they
bridge.
don't have to like pay
That's pretty cool.
animators.
Oh man, it's pretty cool. You go from your series always getting put down because copyrights, and then you actually voice in a game.
Not
Yeah,
only-
even
not
even
just
even then,
voice in
even
the
then,
game.
yeah.
Hold
That
on.
is really cool.
That is amazing. But not just voice a game. They hired Team 4-Star to do an official dub for I don't remember what anime it was. But
Hells.
yeah, Tales. Yeah.
But
so
yeah,
they are
even though-
officially dubbing an anime now.
Yeah,
Wow.
even though they got all that, didn't they also recently get strike or some shit?
I don't know. They still
That is
get-
pretty cool.
freaking Toei still keeps striking them.
Yeah, they at this point, I think Toei's just striking to kind of delay the inevitable.
You mean
To
they're
delay
dead?
This
what?
is obviously parody.
Wait, hold on.
They
To delay
keep-
what inevitable?
They keep blaming
They're
it
deaf.
on yeah. Thing
Okay.
is, they keep,
Well-
No, I'm kidding.
they keep blaming it on their bots. It's like, we're sorry, the bots just keep
Yeah.
picking it up. We don't. It's impossible to put their video on a whitelist. It's impossible for you to go in and type out a certain URL and say, "Do not copy strike this URL." It's impossible. So, which is why
It's-
they get away with copy striking their videos every fucking year.
Copy strike.
Copy-
Can
we
Yeah.
copy strike Team 4-Star's
Yeah,
videos?
give them copy
Well, like
strike
Nintendo
videos.
puts a claim on any video that deals with Nintendo properties.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why though.
I heard something that with Nintendo you have to claim yourself as a Nintendo like channel or some shit, and then
Well,
like,
that was
it's
a long
probably-
time ago, like games, like doing gameplay videos.
Yeah.
yeah, like Nintendo.
Because in that really case, the MacPat wouldn't be touching any Nintendo properties at all.
Yeah, good point.
Eventually,
So are we
it'll get to the
gonna
point
shit
where
talk Matt
yeah.
Pat again.
Oh my god. Well, MangaKamen's here.
Please no.
I mean, he just segued to it.
The only reason I did was for an example. I'm not talking about MacPat.
I don't want to talk about Mad Pat again.
I'm
God
not
damn it.
talking about him. I'm just-
God damn it! No more Matt Pat.
We went on to like about a 2-hour tangent about Matt Pat
Yes,
Mother's basement.
we have.
Oh my god.
Like, unless you can kill Mad Pat in like 5 minutes, let's avoid the topic.
Yeah, that's not gonna
Like
happen.
this.
I mean, okay, can you condense your 40-minute video into 5 minutes?
MacPat sucks. There.
There you go. Good
That
job.
That kind of works.
Good job.
Matt Pat
Oh.
sucks. He lies to people, and he purposely takes shit out of context. Done.
And most of his theories are disproven just by going to the source material.
That's why I said they're purposely taken out of context.
Hmm.
I mean, most of the time I don't really care. I don't.
No one does.
I just like, because it's like, I mean, whatever. As long as I can find some way to be entertained, then I'm good.
I can't be
If
entertained
it was
by
entertainment
videos.
value alone, then I wouldn't really care either. But the thing is that
Yeah.
he's got pull not only in the YouTube community, but also in the gaming community too,
Does
and in
he?
the gaming industry too.
Really?
Yes,
Wait,
he had
PewDiePie
Reggie
actually
from
gave a fuck?
Nintendo on his video on his channel a few times.
Wow. Okay.
He still gets him on his channel. He fucking
Wait,
How?
how does he have more pull than Donkey?
Because MatPat is a face person. He's basically like
he's
he's been tailoring himself to be that that kind of person that's like,
Face
hey
of
everybody,
it.
how you doing? That annoying
The
announcer.
thing
from a
is, he
TV
even
show.
has direct contacts to YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh.
That is how much pull he has.
That is bullshit.
PewDiePie didn't even get that much pull.
Okay, that's complete bullshit. There's no way that's possible.
How the fuck did PewDiePie not have that much pull?
Because he said the N-word one time.
N-word in the stream, and then people started blowing it out of proportion.
I mean, that's not true. I mean,
What's so wrong with
PewDiePie
saying
does.
nigger?
I mean, look at it this way. PewDiePie does have reach. Like he said one word and it brought down the entirety of YouTube.
Yeah, that's not what. That's not what to fucking. That's not what
That's
started
fuck
the
you, it
apocalypse.
I mean, I'm gonna say it is, and I don't give a fuck.
I mean,
Here's the
YouTube
thing.
was probably looking for an excuse.
Google has always been looking. Yeah, Google's always been looking for an excuse to do the adpocalypse shit. Okay, they love just causing all kinds of shit.
It was
Oh, yeah,
because
I know.
ads played on a racist video, an ISIS video, or something.
Oh, what a load of shit!
I just
Goddamn.
think no. I think it's because
No, ads did.
SJW just didn't like that rationalist people. You know, those skeptic YouTubers were getting their reviews from it. They were bitching about it, and then they were like, "Oh no, you're putting ads on Nazis. You should take that down."
No,
and
no, no, no.
You're not-
It was,
that didn't help.
no. It was
And,
a legit
PewDiePie didn't help.
video. Like it was legitly like a channel that got the monetization and actually ran like actual racism and actual ISIS
Yeah.
videos.
And then you do that for the entirety of YouTube, and then
Yep.
you have to do hotcotch on what is allowed, which is
Freaking-
literally no
and
one. Which
Someone
fucks up
found it,
everyone.
screenshotted it, and then reported it to the fucking reporters, and they just really wanted to fuck over YouTube.
Yeah, and they got it, and they got it. They had it happen. Literally, everyone is fucked, and
Yep.
well, except me because I'm fine. But
We were having.
yeah.
We were
Very
having.
hat on. I'd like to say that one of the reasons why MatPat has so much pull is because he's actually in America, unlike PewDiePie.
America.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
And
America.
probably
didn't he
in
make a fucking- didn't he
California
made a fucking
instead
vid- yeah.
of like New York.
PewDiePie has traveled everywhere.
So if PewDiePie lived in America, he would probably be listened to more.
No, he used to live in America for a little while.
Did he? I don't know.
Yeah, how PewDiePie got so much pull is by a YouTube algorithm thing. Is
Way in the
when
past,
he was, yeah, way in the past when he was doing gameplay, he used to live in Sweden, but he also moved to America, so his content was recommended to both Swedish and Americans. And then he moved to another place, and then his content was being
Oh, well,
recommended
you-
to Sweden, to
you gotta
America,
believe it then.
And then he went back to Sweden, and so now his content was permanently recommended to
Oh, yeah.
all three of those countries. Like,
Wow.
Yeah, you gotta
That
believe
was-
it now because the master of gaming the algorithm just told you it.
yeah, that was how the algorithm worked a long time ago. Because if PewDiePie stayed in Sweden, his videos would have mostly just stayed at the Swedish area. They like certain specific regions don't like advertise so much to other areas as much back then.
Yeah.
So like it was like a crazy thing that they did. YouTube changed that recently, or not recently, but they changed that. Ooh. It's one that, it's just a crazy thing to see like how he quote unquote abused it. It's not even like he abused it. He didn't even know.
Yeah, it just went into his favor, and
Yeah.
it went into his.
And that's how he
It
became
happened.
the most subscribed YouTuber on YouTube.
Yeah, good on him.
And sometimes he's genuinely entertaining.
I find him entertaining. I'm subscribed. I watch like all of his shit.
I mean, I'm not a huge fan of PewDiePie. I'm gonna admit that. I've always admitted that.
Yeah.
Mainly because his content, it just comes off to be kind of
normie.
bland and generic to me, actually.
I could see that. But to me, it's more of like I don't care too much on like what he does the video about. It's more of I find him just an interesting person overall and just naturally funny, which is why.
And hey, that's fine. But when he's doing things like, because you guys remember like was it last year or the year before when he made like that video talking about YouTubers being overly positive and stuff like that.
Yeah, the freaking
PewDiePie. Yeah.
The forced positivity thing.
Positivity.
That was
Positivity.
that was the moment where I said, "Okay, I'm done with you. I don't care what you have to say anymore." It's like you are being intellectually dishonest because he took an article that he clearly didn't read ahead of time because it had nothing to do with his point.
Yeah, sometimes I do agree that PewDiePie does have some fuck ups like that.
And don't get me wrong, I do appreciate that he does actually do a lot of things for YouTubers as well. But at the same time, when he did like that whole thing, when I reach 15 million subscribers, I'm gonna quit.
Okay, so wait, no, wait, hold on. Are we talking when he made a video talking about how he doesn't like positivity or something, or something else?
Forced positivity, and that YouTubers being forcefully positive is just taking advantage of teenagers.
I mean, that is absolutely 100% correct.
It's just more like how you could say, what do you mean by taking advantage? He's never...
Okay, well, no, but you don't understand. The thing that he's referencing is more the overall positivity of YouTube, in which people are like, "Hey guys, how you doing? This is whatever my name, and I'm doing great. How about you?" That sort of overall.
Well, hold on,
100% happiness.
A lot of
find in all of your videos
because of their negativity. We know this to be true.
Yeah, but usually a lot of people they think they need to be that positive. Or like, towards like, if I don't be that positive personality, that
YouTuber, my audience won't like me.
Let me put it like this: what is a YouTuber? An entertainer.
Yes, but that's like saying all entertainers have to be smiling and overly happy every single time.
At the same time, you can say the same thing about people who are being too negative on you.
No, you don't understand. Because the thing is that overall positivity, it creates a bad influence by being parasocial. Because you create that illusion that most YouTubers try to create an illusion of being of communicating with their audience directly. I'm talking to you directly through my YouTube. I'm your friend, and I'm always positive. So because you're seeing that person always as being positive, you get the image of I also always have to be positive. And teenagers, that's what PewDiePie argues, that it's a bad influence if you're always 100% positive when you're portraying yourself as this is how my life is. I'm 100% positive.
That's assuming all teenagers are subscribing to only positive-based YouTubers, though.
Most million plus subscribers or even 1,000 subscribers are like that. They're always this positive, go lucky type of channel.
What about Leafy? This was during the time when Leafy was big. He wasn't positive at all.
And he got
whatever.
You could call it an outlier, I guess.
Yeah, that's mostly an outlier. But I'm talking about most
channels.
Most channels are most of this fake positivity bullshit that you could smell from 1,000 yards away. You know the ones.
A lot of them are usually the ones with like the vlog. A lot of them are vlog.
Yes, those types of vlog things.
You have to remember that these people came from Vine, not YouTube. They're idiots.
No, not just Vine. I mean, literally most of YouTube that have high numbers of subscribers. They always show off that they're always happy and positive, which is not the truth, and they always have this illusion of this is how my life is. I am always 100%.
Well, here's the thing: some of them are doing it because they feel they have to be, but some of them are doing it simply because they know they don't have to be. So, but
they do it because that's because it actually attracts views. People want positivity. Here's
the thing: PewDiePie is saying that YouTubers are actually just like doing this to take advantage of them, but they're not. It's basically they don't choose their audience. The audience is the one who are doing it. And the fact of the matter is that
it's more of a symbiotic relationship.
But then it's not really hurting them. Symbiotic relationships help both parties.
It kind of hurts both parties because they're forced to do it to get more views, and then they feel the people because if you're always happy and positive, you're being miserable. Imagine you have a fucking bad day and you're forced to be this happy, positive, go lucky motherfucker.
That's called life. That's called life. If you work at a
it still feels like shit.
Positive with people.
You still feel like shit because you have to do that goddamn vlog once a goddamn day to get those views.
Welcome to life. That is life.
Yes, well, still saying welcome to life still makes it shit. Anyways,
hold on. No. Hold on a minute. no matter what, you have to go to a job. Even if we're talking about a job here, we're talking about people who are making money like here.
But at the same time, YouTube is not like regular job.
Well, no, hold on a minute. You can't have a double. Hold on, that's a double standard there. If people are willing to make like their living off that,
what I mean is not what I mean is to be not being like a regular job.
It's not a regular job. Is that you can act like you can put on whatever emotion you want at your job. You don't have to fake too much. Depend on most.
It's more of a skill. It's more of a skill-based job. So it's not like getting a job at McDonald's where your boss says you got to put on a fucking smile.
Well, technically, that's their own. Well, technically, if you're your own boss and you're actually doing the positive thing, then yeah, you kind of do, because that's your own choice that you made, or you made your channel.
Yeah. But when you do it so many times, that's what's expected of you, and then from that it becomes a fucking vicious cycle.
Well, once again, that's down to the YouTuber then, because they're the one who decided to do that.
When we say that they feel that they have to, we're not saying somebody's saying you're going to do this or you're not going to have a channel or something. We mean that they feel it's the only way they can get any kind of guarantee of subscribers.
Yes.
Like they can still have a channel, still make videos. Just they feel that they're in it. Some people are only in it for the money.
Yes, and most people are, and the only way to do it is by being forcefully and fakely positive all the damn time, which is hard to do.
And it can burn them out.
Yes, it burns them out, and it creates a false image by this parasocial relationship of I'm communicating with you and I'm always happy, therefore you should always be happy, and I have never a day that I'm feeling sad, because it creates a false image of yourself, and then young people relate to that and they feel like shit because sometimes they also feel like shit. That's what PewDiePie is arguing against.
But when do they actually put that shit on there when they feel like shit? If they're actually trying to be positive and stuff like that. If they do that negative shit, then that's actually going to be a detriment to them, because it's going against their entire image and their big.
That's the problem. That's why it burns them out.
Why would they put a video out like that?
Because it makes them money. Why the fuck are you asking questions you've already answered yourself?
Hold on a minute. Hold on.
Oh God.
That did not answer my question. Because
why did they put money? Oh, why did it not be negative? Because it will hurt them. Well, why did it not be positive?
The main problem here is
what I was saying was, okay, let me say it. What I was going to say, then you can. Okay.
Yeah.
If they're building up a channel where they're being nothing but positive, and that positivity is what makes them money, then why in the hell would they post something that's negative when that would actively hurt them? Because it gets to the point. Hold on. Because it gets to the fucking point that
they can't fake it.
They can't fake it anymore. So they burn out.
Yeah,
so basically, it's like quitting a job. You just can't take it anymore.
Yeah.
But why would you make that public then? I mean, here, let me give an example, because this actually did happen.
Because sometimes people just say they need to take a break, or they just don't do videos for a certain amount of time.
Like basically, look at the
fans just go like, "Why are you not posting videos? You haven't posted videos in like a week or two, or blah blah blah. What are you doing? And we're afraid. We're concerned for you. We're your fans. Please tell us what's actually happening." And then they have no choice, and they have to make that video.
They should have actually told them that, "Hey, I'm taking a break." You could do that without having to be completely negative about it.
Well, okay, you don't have to be completely negative. I'm just saying that you have to be not positive.
Here's the problem,
and that they burn out for it.
There are people on YouTube who, if you're not this overly even if they will take anything that's not your typical positive as being negative towards, like, oh God, you're so negative. Like, you got a problem now? Oh, that's so negative. Yeah. Everybody's got problems. What's so bad about having a problem? Just that's the problem with a lot of YouTubers, is that the moment they even talk about anything not completely positive, like, it's so great, life is so great, like, no, let's start losing subscribers or something, or they feel they will. Well, so they become fearful
for doing that right there, because they're the ones who are making
but you have to do it to get
talking
the damn views.
But no, hold on, because we were talking about how this actually hurts the people who are watching them.
Yes, because people get the false impression that people are always this happy-go-lucky positivity all the damn time.
But that's
basically the problem. What PewDiePie though was talking about was the YouTuber itself. How he can't be this kind of YouTuber because it's damaging himself. Yes, so he was recommending to YouTube, you don't have to do this. You can try to do other stuff. You don't have to be so positive and force it all the time.
Yes. And at the end of the day,
hold on. One thing, that's assuming that everyone who is positive is actually forcing it.
Most people, yes.
Oh,
I mean,
hold
you can tell
on.
it by their. You can
Yeah,
tell it
because-
by most
Well,
people.
most people are not. Most people are not forcing it. I would not say that most people are.
Like,
They're
I
out.
wouldn't
It
say
depends on the-
someone
Like I would.
Giga
Well,
Giga.
I would say they're forcing it in the sense that they want to be positive.
Well,
It's just
let me
that
get.
It's hard.
I would say someone like
Which is the same
FouseyTube is forcing positivity. I would admit that.
Yeah.
But someone like Boogie2988, who's actually been like, who actually shows different things.
Well,
about his
that's
life,
even-
different case.
and
Even
positive
Boogie,
things.
even Boogie, like when he released that video of him being fat and losing money and not losing money, losing.
Not even just that. Not even just that. I would say that basically in Boogie's case, he's trying to be positive as a means of trying to stay, not being suicidal or something. He's trying to fight back life's.
Yes.
But with FouseyTube, he's just in it for the fucking money.
In my way, I don't see it being all that like taking advantage, because I just feel like someone shouldn't really be watching them every single day. Like,
Well, that's how it is. That's how YouTube is.
It's
You can't just
just-
say people should not watch him every single day. Well, that's how YouTube is.
I know, I'm just
It's a
saying, like,
vlog type sphere now.
or the fact that even if you do watch them every day, you shouldn't really think that that is what real life is. You should be outside more and stuff.
I mean,
Yeah. Well, no shit.
let me
Well,
put it like this.
what are you, a parent?
Let me put it like this
Yeah,
then. If you got someone like, let me put it like this. If a kid can actually pull off the same lifestyle as, say, Jake or Logan Paul, with the whole money thing like that, then hey, then they can actually, hey, this is reality for me. But if they can't, then they should realize that that's a hard reality, especially if their parents are in the room.
The main
Afford you 16 cars, and we can't have you go to Japan and film a dead body. That's not how we work. We don't have the money for that.
Oh, you mean Little Tay?
Yeah, the main problem with YouTube is that like YouTubers, they don't tend to think this shit through. They don't tend to think. So that's the problem with a lot of YouTubers. Like for me, I look at a lot of other YouTubers. I try to learn from their mistakes. Like Angry Joe, I'm not going to put myself in a schedule. Turned him out to be going through that fucking schedule.
Well, actually, now that you bring up Angry Joe, he's not really a positive YouTuber either. He's actually
No, I'm not talking about.
Yes,
I'm not.
Oh yeah, the
Just
Kawhi.
talking about-
Joseph,
I've
extremely
actually heard
positive.
about that.
I'm talking about YouTubers in general who don't think their channels through about the problems they might be facing. Like you're going to set yourself up for a schedule.
I was just going back to the previous example, like how we were talking about how most YouTubers that are successful are mostly positive, and I'm like thinking Angry Joe doesn't do that. But
Angry Joe is extremely positive, except when he's specifically angry, and even then, it's fake angry. He's
Well-
extremely positive in his videos, and then he burns out. And when his look at the difference. In
Well,
Angry
he
Joe, he's
didn't-
always
he- well,
positive. He's always happy,
he failed to
except when
make a
he's being
video.
angry. And then he says, "Oh, I need to take a break," and then he's actually fucking angry at his fans, and there's a fucking backlash because he's actually showing true emotions, and that's the dichotomy.
Yeah,
But between
But
the two.
basically, what I mean is that you have all these things that you do, like setting yourself up for a schedule, setting up your
I mean, you kind of have.
you got to make sure you got to make sure you're trying not to burn yourself out, so you don't set yourself up for a schedule. Like me, I upload when I want, how I want, and I try to make the videos
And that's why you get
that
20
are.
views
I don't
a day.
try. I don't really care as long as I'm not burning myself out. I don't care. Because there's other ways to get subscribers.
I wouldn't say it was mainly because his emotions were on his sleeve. I think it was because he didn't understand how things worked. But that's how he got the backlash with the whole comments thing.
Yeah.
I mean, he just needed
He was
to.
being
I
an
mean, he
idiot.
was right.
That's what the
He just
problem
needed
was.
to
It wasn't
help-
because he was being honest. It was because he was being an idiot and having double standards.
No, I still think that he was correct in everything. Like
What?
his fans are not entitled to his videos. He could just do whatever the fuck he
Well,
wants.
here's the thing. Angry Joe actually has gone on record so many times saying that we want to have like good standards for things, and you have to work hard for that. He has gone on record
Yeah.
saying that.
Are you
Well, it really depends on what. Like some people might only consider constant uploads hard work.
hard
Well,
work is hard work.
But at the same time, if that were the case, then all he had to do was explain how his process worked. Because yes, a lot of people are for more daily uploads that are like really cheap, and some people have actually made the thing like, "Oh, he made a 20-minute review. That means
You gotta
it
be
only
on
takes 20 minutes to make," and that's not how it works.
Yeah,
he had
of
actually
course.
done, like sat down with his fans, made a video before he made that whole fiasco going
He
on.
was emotional. We get that. You know, he should have just said the fact. Oh, look, I should have been rational and said he was emotional. Stupid Joe for being emotional, but he was still completely right. It's his fans that are being entitled, and you know,
Well, technically, he actually put them up.
He simply wanted to take a break, right? But
Well,
his
that was
fans,
the whole thing. He actually get away from the schedule that he himself set up and promised to his fans. You can't blame the fans for them being betrayed like that.
No,
But
then
the
too
same-
bad. The schedule can be fucking broken whenever the fuck he feels like it. His
Well,
fans
he
are
made
not
the
entitled.
promise right there. Of
yeah,
course,
he
Promises can be broken.
but at the same
motherfucker.
time, he's not under some kind of contract, like some legal binding contract.
I'm not saying that, but at the same time, when you set up an expectation and you actively break it, then that will cause backlash.
Okay,
Then
hold
you
on,
can
hold
tell
on.
your
Yeah.
fans to go fuck themselves.
Okay, hold
Well,
on,
that's a
hold on,
good
hold
thing
on,
to do. Why not kill your YouTube channel at the same time?
Hold on,
You
hold
just
on,
say
hold
I'm
on.
gonna go on a
Well,
fucking
well,
vacation,
well,
but then
really,
his
it really-
fans blew the fuck off because of a
Okay.
fucking promise.
Okay, how about we chill the
I got
fuck out?
something.
How about we just chill the fuck out?
No, I mean I don't care about that. But
Oh,
I'm saying,
okay.
can we agree? Hold on. Can we
Right
agree?
now, first,
Hold on, Kaiser.
first-
Kaiser, let me. Can we agree that both are entitled because of these two reasons? One.
Yeah, both are fucking entitled.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying
Angry
to get at.
Joe,
I'm,
I'm
not saying
he's
either is right or wrong. I'm saying
isn't,
both
like,
parties are
deserved.
idiots.
It isn't deserved for him to get views as something just because he uploads. So if he wants to take a vacation, the fans have every right to leave if they want. But at the same time, the fans are also entitled for that as well. For just
No, they're not.
leaving, like-
The fans are not entitled to jack fucking
No,
shit.
I'm not
saying
saying
the
they are
fans aren't
entitled to it.
I'm not saying the fans are entitled. I'm saying that Joe shouldn't
The
make a
fans are
promise
being
then break it
entitled.
when he doesn't fulfill it.
Joe
it's like a
can break a
Patreon reward.
promise. Joe can break any damn promises he wants.
Yeah, what I'm
Yes,
saying,
he can, but at the same time, he shouldn't be allowed to just not expect any backlash at that point.
The backlash was overblown and exaggerated. It didn't matter.
Yeah, because he actually didn't play
It's
it
the
anymore.
problem-
He actually blocked off comments and called people who are criticizing him nothing but trolls.
Yes, because they were fucking trolls. Just people
Not
saying
all of them. I've seen
Like,
his
yeah.
comments.
Yeah.
You can't say all of them were trolls.
But at the
Yes,
same
they
time,
were.
but at the same time, you also have to understand that he was in an emotional state. He probably
I
wasn't.
get
thinking-
that. I get that. I understand.
So here's the thing. When it comes down to what Angry Joe did, is that he set himself up for a schedule, but at the same time, he didn't have hearted not all his fans were very good people to begin with.
Look,
I don't know about
I don't
that.
want to get yelling anymore, but let me just say a couple things because I do believe that both sides in that were stupid. Angry Joe and his fans. Okay, I'm gonna say
Angry Joe, in my opinion, Angry schedule he set up, and his fans were stupid for getting so emotional over just him taking a vacation.
Yeah,
And I
and
agree
you
with
should've
that,
done
but I want to say that if you are going to make a promise like that, it's like making a promise on a page here.
Yeah.
If you're going to make promises like that and you don't fulfill, then you will lose the trust of your fans. Can we agree to that?
Well,
No.
yeah, of course you will.
I
You-
find the trust of fans irrelevant. And
Well,
Joe
I mean,
has done whatever the
even
fuck he
then,
wants.
it's irrelevant in the sense of what, but it still doesn't mean that they're not going to trust you anymore.
It doesn't matter.
I trust my
Tru-
fans.
the
to
trust
join
of
the-
Well,
fans
the
is
argument-
irrelevant.
Well, it's not so much that we're arguing that it's relevant, aside from having a bigger YouTube channel, but it's just that it's going to happen. So if you don't expect, if you expect, that's on your part.
Well, what I'm saying is that when you break a promise to your fans, you should not expect any backlash, and you should not expect people to not talk about it.
Yeah. There will always be backlash. A better word would be consequences.
Yeah, that would be better.
The-
When will you people learn? Your actions have consequences.
oh,
When will
But
you
yeah,
people learn?
That's kind of the thing right there. I mean, I do agree that the fans took things way too far, and you got these people who actually saw advantage and decided to provoke Joe even more.
Yeah.
I will admit that.
for no reason.
But
For
well,
no
no,
good
there was a reason. It was
or
just to get a laugh
FNG
out of it. There was just to
Yeah,
get
I
a
mean,
laugh.
to get
out
a
of
laugh at is basically nothing, but whatever.
it. But my point is that Joe didn't help his situation by taking the actions that he did. Can we agree to that?
There's always
Yes,
a better way to go about it.
He acted emotional. I agree. I just think that he was completely in the right, and it doesn't matter how he should have expected a backlash. He was fucking right, and his fans threw
he
his
was right
for
I
no
don't
reason.
agree that he was in completely the right.
was
I
saying
think
that his
both
fans
sides
were
right and wrong because it depends on your situation and where you're standing as a fan or as an outsider or as Joe himself.
Yeah, basically, he's right that his fans were overreacting, but he went about it the wrong way.
I mean, he called his fans entitled, which they are. They're not entitled to anything, and he's allowed to do whatever the fuck he wants, including breaking his promises. And it doesn't matter if you should be expecting.
He's entitled to break. He's entitled to break his promises, but they're also entitled not to
support it.
Which
yeah, they could subscribe. Who gives a fuck? They cannot subscribe. Like, they're fans. They're irrelevant.
Well, in the general, for the YouTube game, they're not irrelevant in that sense. But in the sense of what you want to do, yeah, they're irrelevant in that sense. Because if you have any kind of like, if you have your own personal investment in your YouTube channel to where you do what you want, yeah, they don't matter.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's how it should always be. Fans are completely fucking irrelevant, and no one should ever care about them.
No,
well,
that's not true.
Hold
on.
I disagree with that.
Mr. Cynical, weren't you
Oh,
fucking
boy.
complaining before about not having fans?
No.
Or the fact that
No. That's because you don't understand the context about this. I'm doing this ironically in the sense that I don't want fans, not that I don't have fans.
Hold on. Who are you calling?
The
That's
bird
your
guy.
profile. It says
Fucking.
Oh.
Yeah, your profile. I don't fucking know.
It's
You're the
MangaKamen.
bird guy.
Just
I don't fucking know your name.
So
Whatever.
Your profile says it.
Anyways, because you don't know the proper context. The things that I do have fans. I have like 16,000, almost 17,000 subscribers. I have a lot of videos. Blah blah blah. Who cares? The point being
So
that
why am I listening to you about subscribers when I have like about 22,000?
Yeah.
because I thought you were laughing in the sense that I don't have fans and therefore I have no audience. That's what I thought you meant. I'm just setting up the context. The context of that is that my channel is done in a sense that I don't want fans. I just want people that watch my videos and don't care about me as a person or content creator, so that they can move on with their life. So that I will not care for their fans, and fans will not.
So that way you won't have like an army of people just fucking chilling out for you and doing stupid shit, right?
Well,
Exactly.
hold on. Does that even apply to Angry Joe though? Because he actually does have like his own fan community, like the Angry Army.
Exactly. And look who shit on him because they're fans.
What? I mean,
What happened?
I think
Something
I may have
happened.
jumped over a step here. What?
Mhm.
Somebody caused problems, to Angry Joe or something.
I was
no,
arguing that because Joe Joe creates his own personal army, the Angry Joe army, and wants his fans. The fans turn back on him. So I argue the opposite. It's better that I don't have
created
fans.
a cult behind it.
Actually,
Yes, he created a cult.
Be a lot more personal in that regard, don't you think? Because he
Yeah.
actually has like, I mean, it's like he's actually are interacting with his community as well. Doesn't that mean that he actually should have like a bit more understanding about where his community is coming from at that point, and should
Well, I mean, it depends on how you look at it. Because some people, it's easy. It's probably easy enough to create a cult, right? Fucking people like fucking preachers know how to create a cult easily without fucking understanding fucking followers.
But at the same time, I mean, going with your cult thing right there,
Yeah.
that actually implies that people have like the leader of the cults are more in tune with the actual cult and stuff like that, because that's how they get people more interested, because they actually rope them in more. I mean,
Well, yeah. Basically, what happened from what I understand. What to be in my from what I've seen with the whole Angry Joe situation, if there's a cult behind it, then what happened was, because the cult saw him taking a break, it was blasphemy, like practically a religious blasphemy. So that's like what happened.
Hold on, then that adds a new level right there, because if you're actually having your own community and stuff like that, and you're actively having forums and that sort of thing, that does give the impression that you are more concerned about your fans' interests at the same time.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I think it really depends on. I think it depends on your intention. Like maybe he only created the name just to attract people, so he could talk to people and stuff at first.
Well,
but
that's
over
kind of
time,
and not to mention,
he
he
became
actually
more of an actual army.
Joe army way back when he had like really small numbers on YouTube.
Yeah,
and
I think
the
it
thing
could have
is,
just been him creating a community to talk to his fans and stuff.
well,
but,
no, hold on.
like-
He actually does like contests and stuff like that too. I mean, I remember a couple of years back when he did that PS4 contest that he screwed up on.
But I mean, I don't think necessarily when you're creating a community, you're necessarily intending to
Oh, your
create
manga
an actual
comment.
following.
That's where you
Yeah, it took you that long to realize that.
motherfucker. I just found your YouTube. I just found your YouTube channel by going through your Google Plus and then going back to finding your avatar, and then I found
Yeah,
your
basically,
YouTube channel. I'm like, oh, that's who you are.
How many times do I have to say it was MangaKamen before you realize it?
I don't know how to fucking type that shit.
But basically, though, on the I think Angry. I don't think he was creating with the intention of creating like a following, like say, of paying attention to it to that degree.
Well, I
like
understand
to the point where it's like
that if you do make a community like that, it does give a false impression to people who are watching you that you do care more about them and you want to click.
Yeah, and that was the mistake on his where he's like,
that's the problem with having fans. That's why you should never pander to fans.
And that's why I'm thinking that it's more on him because he made this community and he made the impression that his fans made more of an impact on him than he initially thought. That's what I'm getting at here.
I still think that it's supposed to be the opposite, where he creates his impact on fans, not the fans create an impact on him. Because then he becomes subservient to his fans. Like, you're not allowed to take a fucking week vacation, and you must always work.
Well, I'm not disagreeing with that, but I'm saying that it's kind of on him that he made that impression at the same time, you know?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, but at the same time,
it's only something you see in hindsight. Sorry. It's only something
you also have to understand. At the same time, you also have to look at the fans and be like, you're human beings. You're old enough to understand that you can't. You guys, they probably go to.
Yeah.
Why would you want to work every fucking day, nonstop, never stopping? No, you'd probably kill yourself. That's a fucking Japanese 101. Fucking kill yourself is the fucking thing they do.
Like I said, I'm not saying the fans are innocent on this. I'm not saying the fans were innocent on this. I've already said that multiple times. Yeah. I'm just saying that I don't think Angry Joe is completely innocent in this either for that.
Man,
yeah, nobody is completely innocent.
I view him completely innocent. That just overreacted, and his fans are entitled to bullshit. Entitled little shits.
Well, at the same time,
I just look at it like this: like the way it's the way he approaches things that I would say is the problem.
I'd say the problem is
not like.
Hold on. I say the problem is we don't have enough communism in the world to just spread it all out. No, I'm just.
We all want our slice of bread, man. We all want our bread from the bread line.
YouTube communism, you know. All views should be split out evenly.
Do I actually have you on Twitter? MangaKamen. Yeah, I am following you. Huh. No, whatever.
Unfollow.
Unfollow. I had an argument with you. Yeah.
What are you like with plot now? Are you with plot?
Oh no.
Oh well, no more arguing, please. Let's change the subject.
No promises.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, we'll talk about forced negativity now.
Oh boy.
basically, let's.
Incarnate.
The problem was that just PewDiePie was talking to YouTubers specifically, saying just you don't need to force the positivity. You can be your normal self. Like you don't need positive or too negative.
But it's expected. Like I said, it's expected of you because it gets you views, and it creates a bad mindset of how you should act on YouTube.
Like it's not so much that people are telling you. Yeah, it's not so much that people are telling you need to be positive. It's just that when you're positive, you get all these views, so it creates this atmosphere that makes you think I have. Otherwise, I can't even have a YouTube channel.
Let me give an example here of something that this reminds me of. Are any of you familiar with like a cartoon reviewer who used to go by Stuff with Scoutfly?
No.
He basically admitted to like YouTube ruined his life because he was being overly positive and that he like basically was a fake through it all.
Yeah, could something like that. Yeah, it's probably something like that.
But here's the thing: as we talked to like a couple of people that he's actually worked with in the past, he actually seemed like he was lying about that as well. And it's like
great.
And the thing is,
well, in that case, it's hard.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to tell. That's the thing. If someone's lying to you, the thing is, like, you can't really see if they're lying about. If they lied about this, then maybe they lied about blah 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 blah. You know what I mean?
If they lied about not taking that pencil in 3rd grade, they're probably lying about not killing that motherfucker later on in life.
I'm talking about. We're not talking like about. I'm just saying, like, when it comes to like YouTube and stuff like that. But what's your point? My point is that there are other things you have to remember as well, because sometimes when YouTubers establish themselves, they do have to establish like their own theming, their own personality and stuff like that, because that's what got them interacted and that's what got them the subscribers and viewers in the first place. I mean, if I can use myself, for example, people came to my videos because I made a couple videos on bashing the he who should not be named in this stream again.
Wait, you made videos
what?
of Lord Voldemort?
Yes, I did.
Really?
Did you say his name?
Oh fuck. Well, you're fucked.
He will come now.
That sounds like a porn.
What Lord? Talking about Lord? Are we talking about Lord Voldemort?
Stop saying the name.
Oh, I just noticed you have his face.
No, I think we're talking about Lord Digimort or whatever. Fuck, I'm tired.
The point
Oh
is-
wait, Josh Scorcher. Holy shit, I haven't seen him in years. Wow.
Yeah, he's still doing stuff.
Really? Cool.
Yeah,
I
he's
haven't
still doing
watched him. I
countdowns too.
Holy shit, I haven't watched him in years.
I don't really see it as taking advantage, just because I feel like any good parenting would fix the issue.
I mean, my issue is that if YouTubers are establishing themselves right there, there is a point where they can go say, fuck it, and then just do whatever the hell they want, like PewDiePie did. But most of the time, they can't actually get to that level. And the thing is that when you establish yourself, you have to at least try to be consistent at times. And sometimes when people aren't consistent, that will be a bit of a turnoff to their audiences. And the thing is, the YouTubers have no one else to blame for that sort of thing other than themselves, because they're the ones who made that decision in the first place.
Uh-huh.
And while I will agree that it can be somewhat hurtful at the same time, that's really a more subjective thing, because some people on YouTube, their personalities can be more legit than what other people do.
Okay.
I mean, I hate to use it again, but he who shall not be named actually has been told, I've been told by so many people who have actually met him, that he is like not as high energy, but he's still a pretty nice guy in real life.
Yeah.
It's almost
It's
as
just
if
that it's
doing
like when you
positive
try to
energy.
I still
when you
think
try to
it's just a facade.
basically when you force the energy too much, it can burn out. Like you burn out. It's like
Oh,
you gotta like because in my opinion, you've got to basically pace that energy out. It's not an unlimited supply. There's no somebody who has unlimited of anything.
I mean, I do, but you know.
Okay, sure. Sure. Okay.
Except for when we cut your infinite in half.
I mean,
Oh wow.
that I would consider to be like a bad positivity thing right there. If the YouTuber is doing bad things while trying to keep that facade up, then yes, I do agree forced positivity is a bad thing. I mean, you got like Logan Paul.
Are we talking bad as in bad for a community or bad for the person themselves?
I'm talking
Or do you
Logan
mean-
Paul. I'm talking Logan Paul faking shooting himself in the head and then showing it to a bunch of kids with a blood splatter on the window.
Well, yeah. Basically, that's bad for the community in general.
I still find that hilarious, though.
It's bad for other people.
Yeah, it's funny, but it's also kind of stupid and bullshit on YouTube because that video is monetized.
Still funny. I mean, no one died. So it's still funny.
To me, the funniest video they put out was the rat one. I fucking died laughing.
What's the rat one?
Oh my
Where
god.
he tased the dead rat a couple times.
Okay.
It was just the way he set it up and everything was just so fucking hilarious, and his reactions. It's like, oh no, get the defibrillator. It just tastes the fucking rat right there. It's like the most ridiculous fucking setup and shit like that. I was like, what the fuck? And then they're doing a ceremony, and like they are throwing it in the trash, and it's like, well, I'm sorry. And then he pulls out the taser and starts tasing it again. It's like, ah! It's just so fucking funny.
If I can be honest, that was actually a pretty funny video, but the reason why it failed and why so many people took offense to it was because of the timing of it.
Yeah, I understand.
Wasn't it like a week after he got a pick?
Yeah.
He.
One
Yeah.
week
Oh my
after-
god, that was so fucking stupid.
It was stupid.
Wait, what happened?
But it was.
What happened?
It happened a
Oh,
week
that
after the
Boston?
Japanese
Man.
suicide video force.
Oh.
Like, you gotta give it at least 3 weeks before you do something
That's stupid.
fucking offensive.
Well, I mean, you got to make sure that you're willing to face the consequences.
Which he wasn't. I mean, here's the thing. I mean, when he came back to YouTube, he did that whole suicide video thing, which I will admit was actually a pretty good one. But at the same time, when he goes back and he's doing like the "I'm on the island," it's like, dude, what the hell? You're not even trying to try
No. It was even worse because he admits later that he never left. He was still recording vlogs while the whole shit was going down.
Seriously? Wow.
He
That-
did not
that
even
was-
care. That's hilarious.
Yeah, he didn't even care while it was going out. He was still recording vlogs, and then he just released them later as like a whatchamacallit, as just backups, and just wait so he can take days off.
That is douchebaggery level now.
That is pretty hilarious.
Oh, you're actually watching the video now?
Sounds like you're watching some fucking
It sounds
Jamaican
like
guy
we're
talk or
watching
something.
us.
Anime that doesn't suck.
Oh wait, so who's this that just joined? Maka. Hey Maka, we
no.
can. You're here.
Mecca.
Or Maka. We can hear you through.
Oh,
No,
never
you
mind.
can
He
join.
left. Or
It's
she
just-
left.
You can
Okay,
join,
well, whatever.
It's just we can hear you through the thing. You just
Yep.
need to pause the stream.
Or mute it.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
listen to stream, please.
Yeah, that's all you need to do is just pause or mute the stream.
What accent was that?
Yeah.
They
It's
weren't-
Jamaican, Mom! Don't you ever heard a Jamaican accent?
Please.
It's like half Jamaican, half Italian.
Okay, you're back.
Jamaican, my love!
What the
Oh wait, that is
Fuck?
them talking.
It's Jamaican, Mom!
Yeah, I'm gonna mute this shit. Yeah, I don't want to hear this.
Yeah, you muted it for everyone.
Oh.
I'm gonna.
Oh well, too bad.
Guys, it was nice talking to you guys.
All right,
Okay. Bye
See
bye.
you later, Mom.
Take it easy.
cool. Yeah, nice to meet him. Yeah, I
Okay, Maka.
do not give a fuck.
No, Maka can unmute themselves. They have that fucking power.
There. Yeah.
I have the power.
Okay,
You're off air. Oh.
who, me?
Yeah.
What makes you say that?
Oh no, just looking at the stream, it says you're off air.
No,
Dude, you haven't even been
It says it
streaming.
right here.
You haven't been streaming.
Yeah, I know. It does that.
Really, manga? Do I have?
One no me gusta. You don't like? I don't understand.
No
what
me
you don't
gusta.
like.
No me
Yeah,
gusta.
He does follow him, huh? Well, what do you know? Wonder
Who
if-
follows who?
Oh no, I just wonder if MangaKamen knew Scotch
Carmen.
Korsher or whatever his name is.
Manga Carmen. Oh my god. Fucking the manga version of Sego.
I'm too tired for this shit.
Like I didn't understand what he was trying to say. or anything.
He sounded like a fucking infomercial, and I did not give a fuck.
Yeah.
Sorry,
That was
unfortunate.
Spanish.
Mexican
Speak-
infomercial.
That's,
Speak- Speak fucking English, because you know we live in the United States of the world.
We only speak English here, please.
Yes,
Please.
I mean like
that's,
please learn-
Vene-
please learn American. Please learn American.
It says it in
America.
chat. It says that is
America.
Venezuelan YouTuber named Doris.
What?
Drawers.
Whatever.
What?
I just need to fucking die. Ah.
No death for you, sir. You
Okay.
must suffer.
Yay! Suffering is fun.
Yeah.
Ugh, how long have we been? It's almost 10 o'clock.
I would say 11 hours, give or take.
That's impressive. But at the same
Yeah.
time, it's one of those things like how the
It is
At
impressive.
least when you're streaming, you don't have to talk 24/7. You're also trying to edit.
Yeah, but
Who, me?
no, me.
What? Oh,
I do fucking.
Okay.
I do between 12 and 18 hours of streams because I can. And yeah, I mean, I do don't. It's true that I don't talk like 100% of the time, but still, like I was. Here's an example of me talking mostly 12 hours, give or take. I mean, I didn't talk all the time either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went on like an hour rant, about WoW. So.
Yeah. Mm.
No,
And we had a very spirited discussion, didn't we?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah, we talked a lot about us that didn't know about WoW.
And Angry Joe and
I
all the
only,
fucking.
I only scratched the surface of WoW.
Oh boy. Well, let's
You
hope.
only scratched the
Hey, Jerry,
surface.
are you actually there?
Let's
I
hope.
haven't
Let's
heard
hope
you
the
talk in a
surface is
while.
deep enough.
Oh yeah, let's hope the surface is deep enough so that you can become
I
satisfied.
think Jerry fell asleep on the stream.
Oh well, we could always mute him.
You guys not? Oh, I was muted.
Oh. Because I just haven't heard you talk in so long.
Well, there was that nice chunk of just manga and who else?
Rika
And Rika Fag.
Me.
Yeah.
I'm sad he doesn't know me.
Rika
Just
Fag.
trying to outspurg each other.
I know.
I was-
So I figured I'd let that go.
I know.
I mean, I was
wanted to hear
100%
you.
right, so I don't give a fuck.
I mean, I was eating popcorn, so
I just wanted to hear
Oh,
y'all's
man.
arguments. It was entertaining. It's like
I mean-
fucking internet blood sports up in here.
Yeah. I still think Angry Joe was 100% right, except that he was too emotional, and that's and that he was and MangaKamen was just arguing that no, the fans are entitled to stuff, and he
No,
should
no,
be
he's
expected to.
no.
No,
He
he's
was-
not saying the fans are entitled to it. What he
He was
and
saying
Tony-
that both of them were acting stupid.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's saying
I still think that Angry Joe was in the clear.
this is what
Well, I mean, from a moral,
Mm.
able to argue that, but he just handled it the wrong way in the sense that doesn't make him morally incorrect
No,
or some shit. Like,
Well,
Oh, he
from
was
a
so-
moral standpoint,
Whatever, never
he
mind.
broke his word.
His word is irrelevant. He can do whatever the fuck he wants.
That's what I would.
But
say.
also not to
Hold
mention,
on, hold on.
not-
fucking Kaiser.
Bleh.
Let me fucking talk for once. What I'm trying to say is, as well as the fans can also do whatever they want. They don't have to stick around if they if he breaks his promise.
Yeah, they could just fucking unsubscribe and never watch him again.
That's
But
But,
at the
no,
same-
instead they have to bitch because
but
that's
at the same
Also,
time,
they're right.
no, they're not.
Same time,
He
you
can
also
do
have
whatever
to
the
look
fuck
at-
he wants. They literally can wait a few weeks. Angry Good Joe can literally decide to never make videos again. It doesn't fucking matter. Fans are
but at the
irrelevant.
same time, you also have to
Like
look at
Total
it like this.
Biscuit?
Like basically, if it's like a
I mean,
job, right?
okay,
So
no, you
basically,
can't say, you
within-
can't do the total biscuit though.
he
You
quit.
can't just say I am the best and I don't give a fuck about my fans. You are all worthless and blah blah blah.
No, I'm saying he just
Yeah.
recently quit YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but he's
Because the
dying.
cancer.
The guy's dying, so No, but I mean,
He
at
has
one
more
point,
money than he will ever spend, so he quit YouTube so he can live his life as he wants now.
Who-
whatever's
quit YouTube?
left of it.
Yeah.
Total biscuit.
YouTube.
No, but I mean, Total Biscuit back in like
Oh,
I
yeah,
think
yeah,
2011, 2012, if I remember correctly, he went on a rant saying to his fans that he doesn't give a fuck. I are in this position myself. You don't matter. You're just one of people that can be replaced. You're all irrelevant. That to that point, it's kind of grandstanding arrogance that goes over the fans, and that's a little too much.
No, but the fans are being entitled for just thinking they deserve praise from him.
I mean, they don't deserve anything, but still.
But basically, you also have to look at like the YouTube is a job still. So it's like with any job, you need to have some kind of vacation time,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and that should be a common knowledge among any 12-year-olds. That,
Yeah.
okay, I don't want to work all the time.
Yeah. But of course, the fans were entitled, and they didn't care. No, because Angry Joe gave his word. So, because you gave your word, sorry, you can't do anything. You have to work to death.
I mean, did he decide to go on vacation literally a month after he gave his word?
I
Like
don't
not
fucking
even
know.
just that, but my only question though is did he actually say I want to be like Digibro, like that human content machine shit, or did
No, he just did it
Videos
himself
and I was
because
good.
he wants to do that great content.
The one thing I find, shit, I can't remember what I was about to say. Sorry.
I mean, it's not like the Digibro where he makes mediocre content. Angry Joe does make good content.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
and
don't
it's
really watch that.
Heavily produced and all.
Yeah.
And I
Well, no,
get
what
where
I-
he
what
was
I-
coming
no.
from.
what I mean is human content machine in the sense that did he say, oh, I want to work nonstop?
No, it's
Stop.
it's his choice. And
asking
which is
what
why
did he
I
say?
argue he could just stop being a fucking content machine whenever the fuck he wants.
Yeah.
And that's not to say that MangaKamen isn't correct in saying there's going to be a backlash or there's going to be consequences. But here's the thing: which is more important, your personal freedom and happiness, or the fucking money you're going to receive?
Your personal
Which
mental
is-
health.
Yeah, your
Right.
personal mental health.
Your personal
'Cause-
Your personal mental health comes after. I release a video every single day, twice a day, and nothing happened to me.
Oh man.
Oh my god.
And that's why I say the fans are overall irrelevant. It's always you and how you do your art. When you're like even Angry Joe, you can consider that art. He does his own stuff, and it doesn't matter what the fans think.
I don't know what you're talking about. I release 2 high quality videos, higher quality than all of AnyTube every day, every single day.
Oh boy. I mean, this. No. I was gonna ask a stupid question, which I already know the answer.
He could have worded it better first.
Yeah, of course. But he said it emotionally. He just said, "Oh, I'm going on vacation. Goodbye." And everyone's like, "You're not allowed to have vacations." And then he called his fans fucking entitled little shits. And then people were like, "Oh, you're not allowed to call us entitled little shits."
That is the thing I just remembered. It was shit. Explain it one more time, because I keep like getting it on the tip of my tongue and then I forget it.
Do you want me to just say what I just said?
Yes.
Okay. Angry Joe said, "I'm going to go on the vacation, even though it wasn't in my schedule that I would do more work because I need a fucking vacation. So see ya." And then the fans were like, "Oh, we expect more videos from you. You shouldn't go on a vacation." And then he acted emotionally and was like, "I'll go fuck yourself. I'm allowed to do whatever the fuck I want. You're fucking trolls." And then he blocked the comic sections, and yeah.
I don't know how my brain works because I can't remember what I was about to say again for the 4th time.
Oh, motherfucker. I'm not saying
I
it
mean,
again.
the simple way he could have put it, that would have actually worked. He went on vacation in August, saying he would have a review ready for Destiny 2.
That, what the fuck are you talking about? You just do this. It's not like you work.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's where I would have said, listen.
People were saying,
"Hey, I have to beat the game."
Yeah, you have to beat.
Basically, yeah. He could have just told them, "Look, my mental health is
that's the thing. He could have acted not emotionally, but he did. He just lashed out at the fans. You could say that was a problem with him, but he was still fucking right.
There was a lot of people saying about him, it's like, "Oh, what the fuck? You need a vacation? It's not like you're fucking doing hard work." It
doesn't matter if it's not.
I know.
That's the thing. It doesn't. No. I'm just saying. Like, imagine even if it wasn't hard work. Imagine if it took like him 30 minutes to do each video. Okay, imagine that. Okay. Who's to say he can't have a fucking vacation? Just because it's not hard work, just because it's not hard work, you can't have a vacation?
Yes, I'd say you can't have a vacation. I put down videos just like that every single day.
Even people there are people among his fans who probably think that who probably go to school or probably like don't even do much. They need a vacation for something too themselves. So it's like
that animation solves everything,
Motherfucker.
Like, here's the thing.
He does.
No sane person would sit there and go, "No, he can't have a vacation."
Yeah.
Well, not all his fans.
So they have to give an excuse because they're fucking entitled.
Well,
it's always
be
that
sane, just heartless.
Entitled fan.
Well, it was probably what 300 people. That's less than 1% of his fans.
It doesn't matter. He was back.
That is the level of backlash that should have been expected.
Yeah.
The problem is, when you get 400 notifications in a day, it doesn't look good.
I mean, I still argue that he just. I agree. He shouldn't have acted emotional, but he was still completely right.
Well,
these people are
when it comes to a fucking vacation, basically, you need to time slot. Like, are you going to take a week-long vacation? You're going to tell him, "Okay, I'm going to take a week of a vacation."
Well, he did.
No. Even the
It
time
wasn't a full vacation either. He just wasn't doing angry reviews.
He could have taken a year of vacation. He could have never made another YouTube again. The fans are not entitled to fucking anything.
What are you talking about? You're saying the fans aren't entitled to everything, and then you say the fans are entitled. I don't understand you.
I said they're not entitled to anything.
They're entitled in the sense that they feel entitled.
Yeah, that's it. The fans are entitled, but they are not entitled to anything. They're like, "Oh, we want more videos." It's like, no, fuck you. Joe can literally just go the fuck wherever he wants. It doesn't fucking matter.
I'm going to go inside your mother.
Hey, it was not a full vacation. Period.
course not.
He was still doing his movie reviews and all. It was just for the game reviews.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
could have sat there and gone, look, it's a dry spell. There are no good games coming out for these until Destiny 2.
Yeah. But he was
Which
emotional
wasn't a
again.
good game, but... And that would have been an honest way to put it.
Yeah,
Everyone
but-
knows August is dead when it
Yeah.
comes to video games.
But again, he acted emotional, and because he acted emotional, people don't
Except,
like
I'm talking about before he got the backlash.
It doesn't matter. Emotional is emotional. He could have, hindsight is still 2020. So
Yeah.
I still think that fans are entitled, and no one should listen to fans.
Everybody that says hindsight is 2020 is actually fucking retarded because even before hindsight even happens, it is still
But,
2020.
I mean, to be fair,
You
I have
know what,
I have a 1020 eyesight, so I have better than
Yeah.
2020 eyesight.
Yeah,
You know
Fun
what? You know
I used to have that as well.
Shoku.
What?
Sean Schimmel, the voice of Goku, right? I believe I heard that he said one time during some kind of interview that he's like, I do not accept audience feedback.
Yeah. Any entertainer or artist should never, ever, 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 ever listen to fans. Ever.
Not
Ever,
even
ever,
the
ever, ever.
person of Sword Art Online.
No. The only time you should listen to fans is when someone points out a contradiction or proper criticism of your work.
No, they should never listen.
Other than that,
I mean,
you never ever fucking listen. You do whatever the fuck you want towards your goal and you keep doing it. Other than that, never listen to them. They don't know what the fuck they want. They think they know what they want. They don't know what they want. Ignore them and do whatever you want.
Or they
So
think they
that-
know what you should be doing and what you shouldn't be
Yes.
doing. They think they know what's best for you.
You should never listen to your fans. So when they tell you good comments and saying "I love your videos," you should never.
Why
listen
are
to
you
it.
still doing that voice? God damn!
because
I
it's
think it's-
fucking hilarious.
I think it's hilarious. I can't get it. I can't get it. I can't get enough of it.
You're as
That's
obsessed.
kind of a-
No, dude, you're as obsessed with the voice as Snob is with Chibi.
That
Oh
is
my
not
god.
true. Try to prove me it.
Oh my god. You know what we should do? We should get Snob and the Unknown Otaku in the same room. I mean, in the same chat room, and have both of them
Let's have a
talk
debate
in the
about
Snob
this.
voice. And we should have the Unknown Otaku talk in the Snob voice to Snob,
No,
and
it's
then
even
have
funnier.
an echo.
Kaiser.
And then
Double Snob vision.
and then
have
we have
Kaiser
a
as well
poll,
to do
and then we have a poll to see who is the best Snob.
Oh,
No, we get just freaking Kaiser in there as well. So we have three that anime snobs fighting each other.
It's like, instead of the Three Stooges, it's the Three Snobs.
That's great. Great.
how the fuck is For Neverworld above shit tier in your power level chart?
Oh, that's simple because that those three are so bad that even just basic chapter reviews aren't bad enough to get to shit tier. That is how bad I think of their Mother's Basement's content.
I mean, I don't know. I still think that Mother's Basement has made okay-ish videos, but I mean, recently for the past year,
They're few
or
and
two-
far between.
Yeah, pretty much. I still
Like
argue that.
February, where he knew he wasn't going to get wasn't going to make any money because February has shit monetization for some reason.
Yeah,
He actually put out content that was decent.
Uh,
Yeah,
Weird.
Whatchamacallit. When I see Mother's Basement, I see the worst shill of all of anime. No, just kidding.
that's actually pretty good. I would see Snob say that.
No, he has.
I mean, oh, cool. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not wrong.
He's not wrong. He has said it as well in one of his videos.
You sit there trying to criticize my fucking videos,
I
yet
mean-
you sit here fapping to lollies all the fucking time. Casual.
It's funny.
Eh.
It was like that anime song when he was criticizing his girlfriend,
Oh.
Mother's Basement's girlfriend.
Oh,
I was like laughing so hard. It's like, people think doing anything for money there's nothing wrong with it. You're just making money. Well, how about Mother's Basement's girlfriend, for instance? it's like she pretty much sells porn for all those freaking horny teenagers on the Patreon.
Yeah.
So what's to say?
If basically, if
Wait, does
what's
she?
to say if she does?
Yeah.
Yeah, she does.
she has a
Wait,
Patreon.
give me the context of this because I've
She's a
never heard of it.
cosplayer.
She's a cosplayer and she
She's
actually
one of
sells
those-
nudes.
Yeah, she sells nudes.
Okay. Yeah.
Basically, if prostitution was legal in Las Vegas and the States or whatever, she would be doing that shit for sure.
So what that anime stops at afterwards. What's to say if they didn't put a little extra money to it that she wouldn't to make house visits to them?
Oof.
It's
I mean, I want-
literally said
I
that
want-
about Mother's Basement's girlfriend, just right in front of it. And look at him, he's promoting her because he's a little cuckboy like he is. And I was like, God damn, Snob! Stop with
I wonder how much I could
ruthless on that video.
He was
I
going
wonder
all-
if I
yeah,
could
he was
actually
going
do
all
that.
out.
Like, how much do you think I could pay to get her? That'd be hilarious.
Pay to
Maybe.
get
To get her to visit you. Oh boy.
Yeah. Play
Dude,
with-
fucking hell. Imagine how much money does it take for you to get even one single nude?
I don't know. I don't even know where to get her or talk to
Oh,
her.
I think it's like
I'm talking to
$50 to get like access to her nudes.
Oh,
50.
well, it's okay. Pay her, dude. If you pay her fucking just fucking $10,000, she'll fucking come to your house, suck your fucking dick, and do whatever you want.
No shit, it's 10,000. Wait, you said 10,000 or 1,000?
He said 10,000.
Okay.
Yeah, 10,000. I don't know. Yeah, 10,000 sounds reasonable.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
y'all
for
both live in
10,000,
Canada,
you could
so-
get an actual porn star to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but here's the thing. If you get a normal hooker, she's guaranteed to have STDs.
That's why I said a porn star.
Porn
They
star's
have to get
different.
tested.
Okay, porn star even.
You
Okay,
could-
porn
hold on.
star you might have to go through a contract
Not-
and be like pay a lot more
hold on,
money than
here,
10,000.
you
Like 10 grand.
Yeah, this is where the string called it quits. It got the copyright claim and then got blocked in 5 countries. So yeah, this is the end. We don't have what was being said afterwards. Finally, the stream's over. I hope I never have to do this again. It was so laggy. It took weeks just to get everything processed. I couldn't work on the other video until this thing was done. Well, I suppose I probably could have put it on pause, but then I would have lost my space, and that would have taken hours just to find the correct spot again. And oh my god, this was annoying. Never again. Just because Hit Film Express can't hold something that is above 10 hours, and I was trying to do that, I don't know, Hit Film just needs to get some update or something like that to fix this shit. I think the worst part about it was all the times that it crashed while processing, so that I waited all those hours for nothing and just needed to process it all over again. Oh my god. This stream fucking sucked. I don't want to do this ever again. At least not the freaking re-uploading. And if I do, it took me until the very end to figure out a quicker way to do it.